The opening round in the under 73 kilo category, and the Kazakh fighter starts with I don't know how much tape he's got on his fingers, but obviously some problems there.
Well, a serious gripper there, definitely. Powerful looking athlete. He draws his opponent's head right down in level with his own, making the Frenchman look very uncomfortable.
Almost got taken back there.
Yep.
He was into that low Marotte Sernegi effort very quickly, but he was slightly off balance, and little LeBreton almost took him back. There he goes again. He couldn't get his feet turned completely, and ended up coming in at the side.
Oh, you could have just seen that Oso Tagari there, that he just missed completely. He was in a lovely position to take it, but just didn't see it. And there it goes again, but hooks in. It feels a little bit of threat from the counter there. And this is where the Frenchman's got the advantage, those long legs and the long limbs that can get in without actually engaging too close to his opponent, because you can see that he's a real powerhouse, so they actually like that closeness and the lift from the hips.
He reminds me a little bit of Denis Iyartsev, the Russian fighter.
Yes,
Little LeBreton has got that kind of, like you say, the longer limbs, slimmer kind of frame. And I suppose it's the hairline as well that does it, where he's just about to lose his hair. So Denis Iyartsev is going the same way. You're going to say?
Yeldos there, he's got to be very careful with these grips. Just at that stage, it looks so negative, and he's got to be very careful there. And Frenchman's now working there in the Niwaza. He's got no control, but again, a good effort. He's now starting to settle down a little bit. We can see a big throw from this Frenchman, Little Britain.
He couldn't get enough of the Frenchman there, could he?
No.
ZHUMAKANOV. He's got a nice. He's quite quick. He turns in well, but on the 3 occasions that he's been in there, and again that was just luck, though, wasn't it?
Very extreme, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got that shoulder digging in very deep. His body's side on, and what he's trying to look for is the Ouchigari or the Osota off to the side. It looks so uncomfortable, and it doesn't look very powerful either, but I could imagine it is, because the Frenchman is a little bit weary of it. He's not finding it easy.
Minute and a half left to go. No score yet between ZHUMAKANOV and Little LeBreton. He thought about the Koji Gaki there, and then got blocked, and now he's got himself in a bit of a mess there.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, there is no Yuko. So what would have been Yuko is now Wazari.
That's right.
So that's another point. If you
they've
just joining us.
downgraded the sort of Wazari. They've actually made a Yuko and Wazari the same.
Yeah. So any score that would have scored previously, because Koga's long gone. So anything that would have scored previously is now Wazari if it's not Ippon.
Yeah.
So that's that. And for me,
I think the sort of standard of the actual throw is a good Yuko now equals
that's
a good
Wazari.
Wazari.
Yeah.
But it has to be a good Yuko. I don't think they're actually dropping the standards down to the so-called iffy Yukos that sometimes out there.
If it wasn't going to score, it's not going to score. Has to be worth something. And that was.
Otherwise, it defeats the purpose, though, isn't it?
So problems for Little LeBreton, half a minute. He's going to get penalised for a negative grip there, ZHUMAKANOV. He's just starting to take a breather as Little LeBreton stepped up the pace, trying to get the score back. So he picked up
got the arm lock
penalty
there. So clever bit of Niwaza there as he's working that ground. He's always engaging there. He's putting the pressure on, keeping it in play.
It was a tired Little LeBreton who allowed himself to get manoeuvred into that. He was kind of saying, look, there's nothing going on here, let's stand up. And Wang Guoqiao, the referee from China, in response said, well, ZHUMAKANOV fancies himself on the ground here, he's going to give it a go, so I'm going to see what happens.
I was disappointed with little LeBreton because he didn't use the tools that he had that was the advantage, that height, that reach, those legs. He just didn't play it well. Do you know, he seemed so apprehensive. He didn't seem he was engaged, or he was more concerned of the aftermath of attacking rather than just getting in there and throwing those legs in. And because he had the grip, he just didn't engage. Really disappointed with that.